Hi guys, knivesfishwild here, and we'll take a quick look today, a quick first look at this Martin Yan Chinese chef knife, uh, the famous cooking style of Yan can cook. Okay, um, so I bought three of these knives, and one thing I've realized is that the quality control on the edge isn't very satisfactory. The first knife, when I took it out of the package, had a perfect, I would say a perfect VH. The second one wasn't that good. It was pretty rolled over on the edge. On at least like half of it. And this is the third knife that I've just opened, and one thing I realized that this edge is very bad. Yan can cook knives, they claim to have very sharp edges, and when I something like the sharpest Chinese chef knife that you can get out there. Well, when I opened the first box, I was really pleased because it did live up to what they claim. But for the second blade wasn't so. Uh, you know, it was it wasn't perfect at all. Um, but it was still like you know uh, bearable in that sense. But out of the box, this third knife, is far from that. Let's look at paper cutting. The edge is so rolled over, that I really can slice, through the paper. It just rips the paper apart, as you can see. And mind you, I haven't even used this knife, for any cutting yet. It's just fresh out of the box. Um, and look at the edge. Camera's not very high definition, but it's really rolled over on this side of the blade, and it's not sharp at all. So this knife's performance will be very bad. If you look at Martin Yan's promotional video of his knife, you can see that it cuts paper really well. But look at the edge, of the knife that is sent to me. So I ordered three knives, okay, and two out of three had unsatisfactory edge. The third knife, which is this one, is the worst, and this is what I would say totally unacceptable. Okay, this kind of edge. I'm a knife person, but most people, would be able to really, uh, you know, uh, you know, um, look after their edge or salvage, a poorly manufactured edge, out of the box. So it is a disappointment. So anyway, I would have liked it to come as it should be as well. So today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just attempt to restore this age. But a word to Martin Yan and the company manufacturing this knife, and Martin Yan staff. Please look into the quality control of your knife's edge. Okay, that is the biggest problem that I have. Other than that, the other aspects of the knife are actually uh, uh, so far I found that it is quite okay. Okay, so but we'll go into details later. But basically, the edge quality control is really quite bad. Okay, so let's do the salvaging now. This is the fall Niven DC4 portable whetstone. Okay, I'm basically just going to roll out the curve. I mean the roll over first. Okay, quite a lot of people, when given this kind of edge from the factory, taken out of the box, it's going to be a huge problem for them to restore. Well, this is the diamond side of the stone. Okay. And the grind, I must say, on this knife is also, the VH is quite an uneven grind as well. Not happy with this edge at all. Okay, so take note, this is a strong negative, to me. I shouldn't be spending money, good money on the knife, with so much touting and Martin Yan's reputation being stick on this knife, so to speak, in a certain way, and we get this kind of quality. He seems to me, Martin Yan, a person of excellence, and I don't think he would like people to have such knives. And it's a fact that most people do not know how to maintain their knives, even though they might be good household cooks, let alone restoring a damaged, poor quality knife, so to speak. Doing things like reprofiling of the edge, or just removing these rolls on the edge. And this is actually pretty major work, I would say. And you can see it takes me time even on this project, and I'm not happy about it at all. The edge is really quite bad, I would say. I see the edge, seemingly getting better now. And later on, we will do a paper cut test again. Not exactly very good. Like I said, I don't think I should spend money, you know, on a supposedly good knife and having to do, you know, work like this. It's not what I'm paying for. And most people are not going to be even able to do such a thing at home. Let me just take a tissue to just, wipe off, the metal dust on the edge a little. It's a pretty major work, I would say. There's still rolls remaining on the edge, especially here on this part here, still rolls. It's not that easy, or rather quick to remove such, bad rolls. Well, I must say that this knife is very light as well. Okay. If they can solve the edge problem, it would be pretty good. But thus far, I'm really not that happy with the quality control of the edge. In fact, I would say that, for this kind of edge quality, they should be replacing my knife. And if, you are hearing this, I think you do owe me a knife. Because the edge really came quite bad. As you can see, it was proven in the paper cut test, and it was not just normal blunt. It was really bad rolls throughout the entire edge of the knife. Okay, I think it's better now. But the edge is still not that nice and clean, I think. Let me just wipe down the stone. Took off a fair bit of metal. Let's just do a angled polish now, rather angled, yes, not a polish but a you know, an angled stroke here on the whetstone. Let's check the edge. Feels a bit better, you know, but still, when run across the tissue sideways, you can still feel it hitching the tissue a bit. You know, the edge is, you know, I would say there are still, you know, micro rolls along the edge. But let's do a cut test now, okay, to see if there's any improvement. Okay, as you can see, the way it cuts the paper, there surely is a level of improvement. You know, let's run it on the ceramic side. Let's see how the edge feels now. I think it's slightly better after the ceramic. Let's do some cut tests. Ooh. Let's try again. Yep. After the ceramic, it's improvement in the edge. The back part here isn't very good, you know, because the grind here wasn't good to start with. Okay. Let's try to focus a little bit on the back. Let's see how the back part performs. You see, as you can see, the back part isn't that good. Sorry. Oops. Yep. Well, the knife is better off than when it first started. What I'm going to continue now to do is, you know, I'm going to convex the edge. Just clean the cutting board and convex or micro convex the edge. I don't have you know, really coarse sandpaper. This is the coarsest I have right now. The coarser ones have been used up, so I'm just going to go ahead sharpening it, or rather convexing it, or even like micro convexing it with the you know, 320 grit. First, remove the secondary bevel. Yep. From a VH, I'm basically removing the shoulder of the VH to reduce resistance, for increased cutting performance. Then I will proceed to convex the apex of the VH. Removing the shoulder really looks pretty good. And now I'll flip it over, do the other side, but before that, clean off the particles. Right. Just want to show you the edge, after the 320 grit. As you can see, the shoulder of the VH has been blended. Okay, let's do the other side. Thanks for your patience, watching this video. I hope it has helped you so far. What I'm doing now is basically converting a VH kitchen knife into a Convex H1. A little bit more blending. Just flip it around. Okay, let's remove the particles a lot, as you can see. Pardon me, just remove it off the camera, over the rubbish bin. Let's fill the edge. Okay. This part just needs a bit more work. Feels better now. Pretty good. The back part here, still not very good. This edge really isn't that fantastic, I would say, on this knife. Quality control, it's not that good. The curve is not that perfect also. Some steeper angle. Drilling upstairs, I hate that. So, roll here that I need to remove. Trying to rip off that roll. Okay. So, a tip diamond can remove the, roll. So far, I've only been using a 320 grit sandpaper. I think the convexing, is going on pretty well, I think, so far. The edge seems better now. Right? I'm just going to do it angled like across. Lightly when you do this. Let's feel the edge. So far seems okay. Now let me just strop the edge on black compound, but before that allow me to just dust off the particles on the board. Right. Let's move this away. Okay, let's do some freehand stropping on the edge. Black compound now. Let's fill the edge. I believe I have a a convex edge on this knife now. Micro convex edge as well. Okay, feels good. Let me do a little bit more stropping. Let's feel the edge now. Okay, this is after the black compound. Okay, a few alternate passes before we try a paper cut test. And then we'll go on to the green compound later. As you can see, the way it slices paper now after the convexing, it goes to show the convexing was effective, right? Don't you love when your jobs are successful? Self-convexing of the Chinese chef knife. From a shit knife, or rather a shit edge, you can convert it into something so pleasing. It's really quite good. And this, I think, would work well, on vegetables. Let me just go on to the green compound now. This is, by the way, Buck River, green and black compound that you are seeing. This is the kind of edge that I hope, will come with Martin Yan's knives, or any other knives, quality knives, so to speak. Oops. Again, I hit my MacBook. Let's see if the Buck River green compound actually improves performance. Let's try it on the paper. Seems pretty sharp, as you can see, or here. Look at the knife after salvaging the VH first. Then I went on to convex the edge. So this is the kind of sharpness that we want in our kitchen knives, so that when it comes to cutting chores, it would be pleasing and effective and safe. As you can see from this wavy cut. The edge is now actually pretty clean, as you can see. Okay. So, do you like this new edge? Let me feel the edge. Mostly pretty good now, I would say, the edge. Just a few light passes on the uneven whetstone. This holding is a tribute to John. And for those people, who are thinking, of how to hold the such a portable whetstone out in a while, when doing your free-handed sharpening. Okay. The edge seems to be better now after the diamond treatment. Okay. Just do a few passes on the ceramic. This video is really getting long, but for people who are basically new to these topics, like edge restoration, self-convexing, and improving the performance of your knives, such as your kitchen knives, and how to maintain the edges and using your portable whetstones, both indoors and outdoors. I believe there's quite a lot of stuff packed into this video, more than I intended. Just some stropping once again, light passes across the leather. This again is Buck River black compound loaded on the smooth leather strap. Get your edge good and perfect, and your future maintenance should be quite a breeze. And of course, I changed the geometry of the edge. Let's feel the edge. Feels really sharp. Another paper cut test. Let's check it out this time. Can you hear the sound and the ease that the paper, the knife glides through the paper? Don't you think the end is better than the beginning? Better age now, and now I can start using this knife in the kitchen. This is the first look at the Yan Can Cook or Martin Yan Chinese chef knife. This is the laser etched logo. Can you see? Thank you very much for watching this video and all your patience, and hopefully it has been helpful to you. This is knivesfishwild saying, have a good day, stay safe, and enjoy your cooking. Take care.